Hello my beautiful viewers on Facebook and YouTube. What I've got for you now is a cinema review. I've just been to see The Odeon, little plug for The Odeon there, with my Limitless card, little plug for the Limitless card there. Just been to see Blinded by the Light. It's a great film. Starts off in 1980. These two friends down in Luton, sitting on a field and stuff, and then it moves forward 17 years to 1987. It's set between 1987 and 1988. The soundtrack is by Bruce Springsteen, the majority of it. It's about an Indian guy who gets a bit bullied by racists and stuff, but pulls through it all. He gets to love Bruce Springsteen by a new friend he makes, and he wants to be a writer. And it's based on a true story as well, which is even better. Tip top. It was really good. He writes poetry and stuff, and he gets some work experience job on a local paper down in Luton there. And basically, his dream comes true. Becoming a writer. He gets to meet. He goes to New York, wins this writing competition. He gets to go to New York as well. And what have you? It's a really good film. He has a friend who's a bit. I think he's a singer. He does lyrics for his friend. And what have you? It's a top film, really. Yeah, I think it's good. You know, I'm 51, so I lived through the 1980s. I left school in 1984, so it's a bit of nostalgia for me as well, really. The only slight difference from me was that I grew up in a small town, like most small towns in the UK in the 80s. The school I went to, and the town I lived in, 98, not 99%, were all white English-speaking people. You know, I mean, when I left school in 84, it was the same. And the first Indian restaurant didn't open until 91, where I lived, but that was my childhood, and it was a great childhood, you know. I had like the Waltons, really. It was very American, though, as well, my childhood, which I love American things anyway, but I haven't got a racist bone in my body, but I thought the film was great. It was a very more, the Indian guy, where he lived, it was more multicultural than where I lived. But that was the same for most people. It was very white back in the 80s and the 70s and 80s, were in small towns. But the big cities, they had more multicultural things about them, you know. And I haven't got a racist bone in my body. I've even got a tattoo there of Kunta Kinte, as you can see. You know, it was an African slave. So I'm not racist. Can't be doing me racist, there's no need for it. But yeah, I thought it was a great film though. Great bit of nostalgia for people like myself. And also it gave an insight to the technology of the day for younger people who will go and see it. You know, like tape, the Walkman, the Sony Walkman with the tape deck and that, you know. Most kids today, they wouldn't even know what a bloody cassette is. So it's learning them a bit of technology of the day in the 80s, you know, Walkmans and all that and other stuff. Top Deck, which was a kind of pop. So the people who've researched this film to get the right stuff that was relevant for the 80s did a really good job, I thought, you know. Yeah, you know, and I like Indian people. I think they're great people, you know. Personally, I love going to an Indian restaurant, but they're more than that, you know. Indian people, like all people, you know, they've got many talents. You know, there's loads of Indian writers and work in all sorts of industries today, and I think it's great, you know. Yeah, I like Indian people a lot. Any Indian people watching this, you're top people. Keep up the good work. And don't let these racists get you down, you know. Brainless, most of them. Anyway, what would a mark out of 10 for this film? Well, I'll do it in 2 stages. Soundtrack, 8 out of 10. The film itself, it's a 7 out of 10, to be honest with you. It's got to be really special for me to get up to an 8 or 9, you know. But it's a good film, you should go and watch it. But I should warn you, there's quite a bit of racism in it. Obviously, they put that in there to reflect what actually went on. There was a lot of racism in the 80s, to be honest with you. You know, there was. You know, but like I said, I didn't see it because as I've just explained to you, I was brought up in a mainly white town. But yeah, there was, and it's not right. You know. But those were the times. I mean, you say about the past, it's a different country, and it's true. You know, it is true. But I truly believe, though, the past should be portrayed, and I'm glad they did it in this film the way it really was. Because that's the only way you learn. You learn by your mistakes, you know. And the past should be portrayed exactly as it was, so people can learn and understand what it was really about, you know, and what have you. But yeah, it's a 7 out of 10 for me, that film. No 2 ways about it. It was a bit emotional at times, you know, as well, for me personally, because I lived through those days. So, yeah, a bit nostalgic, but there you go. So anyway, you should go and see this film, especially if you're young. It'll teach you a bit about the 80s, to be honest with you, and the music as well. You may get into the boss, as he called him, Bruce Springsteen. You know, I like Bruce Springsteen. I wouldn't say I was a massive fan, but I do like it, you know. Anyway, yeah, some massive respect for all the actors in that film, especially the Indian people, who the actors as well, you know. Yeah, treat people with respect from whatever race they are. You know, that's what you get from that film. Treat people with respect. Don't be a racist. There's no need for it. We're all the same, no matter what colour we are. Anyway, thank you very much for watching my review of Blinded by the Light, a cinema review. I watched it at the Odeon, little plug for the Odeon there. And get yourself a Limitless card if you've got an Odeon. They're $17.99 a month. I can go one-off payment of $205. So get yourself one. I get it cheaper because my brother works for Barclays and his wife. So I get it for $167 for the year. You still have to pay, if you're in a big screen like we've got where I am, an extra £2.50, or in Premier Seating a £1.50, but it's still a massive saving. And you get 10% off sweets and drinks and stuff as well at the moment. But that fluctuates. You do little offers with that. And you know, anyway, thank you very much for watching my review of Blinded by the Light, a cinema review, here on my channel, James's Oasis channel. Thank you very much. Please subscribe. The button's down there. Thank you very much. Bye.